Okay, you amazing, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, for everybody that's tuning in the US, some of you might be off work today. It's a holiday. So good to see everybody. And we got Lance McAllister over there. Get after it, buddy. Get after it. Okay. All right. All right. I gotta get serious now, I guess. Um so birthdays today. We've got Mr. Richard, Miss Tammy. So, Andrea, if you see either one of those on, we would love to sing happy birthday to them. We hope they have the most amazing birthday ever. And the word for today is action. And hopefully Vicky France. I don't see Vicky. Hopefully she's on. But Vicky, this is her word for the year. I love it. You know, what's my favorite saying? I've said it 1,000 times on the coach's corner. I met an elderly gentleman one time and he made this statement and it has always stuck with me. He said, "You know what, Brent? It's amazing. When you do something, something happens." And the older I get, I'm like, have you ever thought this about yourself? I know, you don't have to raise your hand. I'm going to use myself. Being indecisive, like thinking about it, dreaming about it, talking about it, getting mad about it, getting frustrated about it. Like sometimes there's where we spend the majority of our day. But actually doing, isn't it crazy? Something happens when you do that. So, action. It's the process of doing something, taking deliberate steps, creating movement, results, change. So here's what it really means to me. It's not just about being busy. It's choosing direction, like taking one measurable step forward, stringing little wins together in an area that we want to grow. To me, it's the bridge between intention and outcome. Now, here's the slippery slope for Brent Palmer. A lot of times in areas that I want to grow, whether it's my profession, it's my finances, it's my health, especially my health and goals I have there, even my spiritual walk. Sometimes I get bored. Have you ever gotten bored before? And you're like, this is so boring. And before you know it, you slip up. You pick up 5 pounds because it just got boring eating the same, like doing the same. What about in business? Like, isn't it crazy? Like, obviously, I'm in sales. Isn't it crazy when you start making outbound calls? Imagine that. You actually call people or you actually reach to them and you actually share your products and what you have. You make some sales. Isn't that crazy? But here's the deal. If you do it every day, and the days turn to weeks and the weeks turn to months, sometimes it gets boring. It's like, really? I've got to actually call somebody that I've never, like, they're not on my team. They're not already in the business. They're actually a new person. Action, right? Isn't it just more fun sometimes just to call the people that are in our business, talk to them all day? There's only one problem with that. They've already bought. We got to do that, but they've already bought. So here's why action matters. And I even think about reading my Bible, like it's my spiritual walk. Like I do it, I do it, I do it. And then I get inconsistent because sometimes I get bored with the basics. So my call to action today is, why does action matter? Well, confidence is built when I'm taking action. I'm more confident. Have you ever like lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds? You feel like you're moving in the right direction, right? Or maybe you're just seeing a change, like you're seeing muscle tone come on and you feel so much more confident. Like you're walking around better. You're like, yeah, let's go shop for some clothes, right? I promise you, when you're feeling fluffy, you're not wanting to go shop for clothes, right? So confidence is built with action, but also clarity. Like clarity comes when you start, right? A lot of times, I'm going to use my business for an example. If I want to know how to onboard someone, get them through to ultimate, sometimes I've got to enroll someone to figure that out, right? It builds clarity. Right? I'm like, oh, I know how to do it now. If I haven't done a presentation in like 2 months, I'm probably not as confident. But if I do them every day consistently, man, I'm confident. I've got more clarity. And here's what action does. It creates momentum. When I do it daily, days turn to weeks, momentum beats motivation. How many of you get fired up over the weekend and by Wednesday it's gone? It's like a bad smell in the wind. Woo, it's gone. Thank goodness. Okay, I didn't say that. I didn't go there too much. Well, a little bit. So, here's the deal. Momentum beats motivation, and momentum is created by action. So, and here's the last thing. I'm going to turn it to Andrea. Our future, your future, my future doesn't respond to plans. You can plan all day long. It responds to action. So my prayer for all of us today is do something. Something will happen. Take a step forward in my health, in my business, in my finances, any way I can. Take a step forward in the positive direction. So, Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Great lesson there, coach, and good save. That was a close call right there. So the quote that I found was that action is the foundation to all success. And I think that's, one of those things that we're like, well, obviously, right? We know that if I want to successfully run a race, I've got to go take action consistently over time to go run it. If I want to build a business, I've got to take action consistently over time over how to go do it. If I want to be healthy, I've got to take action over time consistently in order to do it. But just like Coach said, we are, I'm going to say we, it can't just be me. We are distractible little humans. And we see shiny objects and we get bored and this and that, and we get off track. So, what I looked at was okay, what are some simple ways that we can step into action again in order to move the needle in our life in some way. So I'm going to start this. I'm going to kind of go over these are pretty business specific ways, but I think they could apply to really anything. Just, you can fill in the blanks if it doesn't apply to what you're focused on right now. But first of all, start with the money move. And what does that mean? Start with the thing that is going to move the needle the most for you. So maybe you write down 5 people that you need to follow up with, right? Go love on those customers, go, focus on those prospects. Don't overthink it. Just pick 5 and go do it. Next is to do one income producing reach out, like a 10-minute sprint. So set a timer, right? Go send 5 short messages. Go check in, invite, follow up, do a voice memo, but take 10 minutes and go just get it done. Get it off your list so that you know that you've at least done the thing that you needed to do today in order to move into action. Next is to make one piece of kind of proof content, right? So pick a post that is a win, right? A testimonial, a before and after habit, a product routine. Have you guys been following Coach Palmer? And if you see in his stories, he's getting so much interaction from people watching him make his morning cocktail, right? They're like, what in the world is Coach drinking right now? What's happening out there? And it's creating conversation. So that little piece of content is allowing him to start a lot of conversations that are moving people into his business, right? It's not just fluff, it's a way that we can attract people. Create one simple system for tomorrow, right? Prep 3 messages that you're going to send. Pre-make one post. Have one follow-up list, whatever it is, but something that you can thank your future self for, that you can just plug in and get it done, and then close one loose end, right? We all have those loose ends in our life where it's slowing us down and we're kind of avoiding it, right? I can't be the only one. Anybody else have something that you're kind of avoiding? You're like, oh, I know I need to, but I really don't want to. Go ahead and do that thing. Because when we do that hard thing, and it might not even be that hard, right? It might be the shoes in your garage, right, Buffy? And you just walk by it every single day and you're like, oh my goodness, I just can't manage this anymore. And it's taken up all this space in your brain. And it's just overwhelming you, where if you just took care of that one thing, you'd have so much more space and you could be so much more productive, right? So go do the one thing that is going to allow you to release that so that you can be complete and you can move on to the next thing. Close that loop. And then I'm going to add one little extra. Try having an accountability partner, right? Say that you need to focus. Or anybody else struggle sometimes? You're like, I just cannot focus. Um, Sorry, getting a weird message on the screen. Got a little worried there. Sorry. So you having a hard time focusing, you're having a hard time staying, committed in a space. Get an accountability partner and say, okay, for the next 30 minutes, I am going to sit here and I'm going to focus. So Sandy, maybe Amy and Sandy, right? Can you be my accountability partner? I'm starting now. And I'm going to come back and check back in with you in 30 minutes. What that does is it allows us to externalize, right? We're used to keeping our promises to other people. Sometimes we struggle keeping promises to ourselves. So if I go tell Buffy I'm going to go get this done and I'm going to follow up with her in 30 minutes, guess what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to get it done. So if you're really struggling in an area, get an accountability partner. They don't even have to know what you're doing. Just say, I've got to go focus for 30 minutes. I'm going to get back to you in 30 minutes, let you know. You're just going to be my little external brain keeping me on track. So that's what I had this morning. I didn't see any of our birthday people, but Vicky, I hope
Well,
this lesson was good for you. It was good for me. I needed it on this Monday morning.
it was good. You know where it was good for me? So just a note to everybody, I got legs today in the gym. So I needed this because I've been dreading that. I'm like, if you've ever worked out your legs in the gym, like day two, you're like regretting. And so I've got that today, and so this word is going to help get me through. So guys, love you, grateful for you. Happy Monday to you. Let's go rock today. See you back
Take
tomorrow.
us with you, coach. We're going to go check out your legs video.
Oh yeah,
We're going
I'll
to
do a
go
leg.
along
Yeah,
with you.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm
Yes.
working out too, coach, so you'll be all right.
All right. Awesome.
Love you
Awesome.
guys. Have
Have
a
a
good
good